Before moving into today's video, I have a question for you all. What is the dessert that comes to your mind when I say Happy Holi? I'm sure the first one would be Gujia or Puran Poli and the second one has to be Thandai. And to make your Holi even more colorful and refreshing, today I am going to show you how to make Thandai mousse cake at home. If you love baking recipes, do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube baking channel and click on the bell icon because every week I come up with interesting recipes just for my lovely viewers. One thing I would like to mention, even though Thandai mousse cake sounds very fancy, it is too easy to make this cake at home with all the available ingredients right from your kitchen. You don't even need any fancy baking tools like a professional baker. And the best part is that Thandai is the key ingredient of this particular cake. Thandai is a unique Indian spice that is made by grinding peppercorn, cardamom, fennel, poppy seeds, melon seeds, rose petals, etc. and some nuts of course. You can make this Thandai mousse cake with minimum ingredients and easily available tools in your own kitchens. And in this tutorial, I am going to show you step-by-step process of making your own Thandai masala powder, your Thandai milk, your soaking syrup for your sponge. Of course, we are going to make Thandai ganache, we are going to make Thandai mousse, and then I will also show you how to frost this cake beautifully so that you can take your Holi celebration to altogether a new level. We need vanilla sponge. If you know how to make vanilla sponge, then please use that. We don't have to bake any other separate cake for making our Thandai mousse cake. If you want to know the recipe, do comment below so that I can come up with another video where I will show you how to make a perfect vanilla sponge cake for any birthday cake. Let me show you other ingredients that we need for making this eggless Thandai mousse cake. So let us start by making Thandai masala powder. For this we need for making this homemade Thandai masala powder, we need black peppercorns, we need cardamom, we need some dried rose petals, we need poppy seeds, so these are white poppy seeds, some soft, you can take any soft that is available in the market, some melon seeds, 1/4 cup of cashews, 1/4 cup of almonds. So we are going to start by lightly roasting them. So put everything and we are going to very lightly roast all the nuts, and this will bring about all the flavors from the nuts. So do this for about 3 to 4 minutes and then let it cool down. After that we are going to put it in the mixie and grind it to a smooth powder. So now I am not going to roast it any further. Lovely aroma is coming out. So I am going to stop at this point of time. The gas is switched off and now I am going to let it cool down in the pan itself. The nuts are lovely roasted and they are quite cooled down. So we will transfer them into a jar of our mixer. Also put some rose petals. So these are dried rose petals that I am using. And also use few strands of kesar. And now we are going to pulse it quickly. Our beautiful Thandai powder is ready. Can you see how this looks? The fragrance is absolutely amazing. Guys, do try this recipe. You can use this particular powder. You can use this Thandai powder for making your Thandai, for making your cakes, cupcakes, cookies and lots of other desserts. Store this Thandai powder in an airtight container and you can use this for up to 15 days. Now that our Thandai masala powder is ready, we are going to use it to make Thandai milk. Now let us start boiling our milk. The milk has started to boil, so in this I am going to add some sugar. Okay, and along with sugar I am going to add, so this is about 150 ml of milk. In this I am going to add about 2 to 3 teaspoons of Thandai masala and some kesar as well. My Thandai masala is giving out amazing flavor. If you want, you can put little bit of color in this as well. Sugar is as per your taste. If you want it to be very sweet, you can definitely go ahead and put little bit more sugar. Now we will let this mixture cool down. Let it cool down to room temperature. Then you have to put it in the refrigerator for about 2 to 3 hours, right? Then there are two things. What you can do is you can either strain the mixture and put it in the serving bowls, or you can start drinking that mixture right away, right? So that's your Thandai. We will refrigerate this Thandai milk and we are going to use it as a soaking syrup after it cools down. My Thandai milk is cooled down and it looks absolutely gorgeous. Like I said, I don't like to strain my Thandai milk because it has all the goodness of all the seeds and nuts in it. So I'm just going to use it like this. Put some crushed pistachios on top and serve it with some rose petals. Now let's start making Thandai ganache. For making Thandai ganache, we are going to take about 150 grams of fresh cream and we are going to take about 150 grams of chocolate. Okay, so this is white chocolate that I have taken. Now what we are going to do is, if you are going to microwave it, just put all the chocolate in your fresh cream and we are going to melt it in the microwave. So now the chocolate and fresh cream is nicely warmed up. Okay, my chocolate is nicely melting in the cream. So at this point of time, I'm going to add about 5 teaspoons. Okay, 5 teaspoons of this Thandai masala powder, and I'm going to mix it very nicely so that my chocolate melts completely inside the cream and beautiful flavors of Thandai masala is also coming out. Since the cream and the chocolate is warm, it is going to bring out the flavor of my Thandai masala powder in this. This is a wonderful way of infusing any kind of powder in your ganache, so please do not skip this stage. The chocolate is melted completely in the fresh cream and the flavor of Thandai masala is also infused nicely. So we are going to let it set at room temperature till it sets nicely. Let me also quickly show you how to make whipped cream frosting. Let us start by whipping our cream. For this, I am taking liquid whipping cream in the bowl, and with the help of my electric beater, I am just going to beat it. This will take about 10 minutes, and in that 10 minutes, our whipped cream will be ready. We are almost there. Another 5 minutes and this will be perfectly whipped. As you can see, my whipped cream is ready. So that is your perfect whipped cream. So for making our perfect eggless Thandai cake, we need vanilla sponge, we need ganache that we have made. You can see the consistency of this ganache. We need whipped cream, we need Thandai, so this will act as a soaking syrup. We need so this is basically for the decoration. We need some crushed pistachios and we need some dried rose petal. So let us start assembling our eggless Thandai cake. Our whipped cream frosting is ready and our Thandai ganache is also set very well. So let us mix this together so as to make Thandai mousse for our cake. So let us start by making our Thandai mousse. For this I have taken whipped cream over here and I have taken this Thandai ganache. We are going to mix these two ingredients. So the proportion of these two ingredients is, I have taken about 100 grams of ganache and I have taken about 150 grams of whipped cream. We are going to mix these two things. So that is the Thandai mousse filling which I am going to use for my cake. Now all the elements that we need for making our eggless Thandai mousse cake are ready. So let us start by building the cake layers. Use Thandai milk as the soaking syrup for your sponge. Try to soak entire sponge very nicely. Use generous amount of Thandai cream or Thandai mousse. Sprinkle some pistachios. Now this goes into the refrigeration for about 20 minutes and then we will do the final coat. Now let's do the final coat. Let's do some piping decoration on top of this eggless thandai cake. For this I have taken this open star nozzle, big open star nozzle, and the piping bag is filled with the same thandai mousse that we have made as a filling between the layers. Okay, so let us start by decorating our beautiful thandai cake. See how beautiful that looks. Finally, add in some nuts and rose petals to make this cake even more beautiful. And some rose petals. You can add in some nuts at the sides of the cake as well, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. So that's your beautiful eggless thandai mousse cake. Finally, our special cake for Holi is ready and you can serve this cake for your own Holi party. Since it is an eggless cake and all the ingredients are made at home, you don't even have to worry about the hygiene quotient or the quality of ingredients. So I hope you have loved this recipe of making eggless thandai mousse cake. Do try this recipe, and before leaving this video, don't forget to hit the like button, which will motivate me to come up with more such interesting eggless cake recipes. Thank you so much.